Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your course on Hadoop on Big Data. Yesterday, Shruti ma'am told you about how to install Hadoop using Ubuntu and certain commands on Linux. So she'll be starting with the remaining part today. Passing on the rights to you, Shruti ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, participants. How everyone? I hope all are in good health.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Have you installed Hadoop? Good afternoon,
Yes.
everyone. Yes. किस किस का रह गया है? Because I know Hadoop installation is quite tough. तो it will take time. Don't worry because अभी हम steps उसके repeat करेंगे from the starting. ठीक है? I'll just explain the steps today and आज उसकी आगे भी करेंगे हम. Okay, Hadoop command not working error. Vinayak, the error is coming because the path is not set for Hadoop. That's why this error is coming. Okay, Saksham, you have installing issue? Okay. Yes, because I know you most of you might get this issue because first time ये इतने easily install नहीं होता है, but don't worry. आज मैं एक एक step दोबारा से आपको repeat कर देती हूँ, ठीक है? So that आप एक बार दोबारा से check कर लीजिए and try to reconfigure it again. Okay? And I'll give you the links also for today, which can help you in configuration also. Weber, why you have not configured it? Yes, Weber. Okay, I'll share my screen first.
मैम आई वॉज डाउनलोडिंग क्लाउड एरा बट वो सब्सक्रिप्शन मांग रहा था
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I have Cloudera machine with me. I have downloaded already. Even क्योंकि जो आपको मैं Hive वगैरह उस पे even I was going to give you the option today. यही आज आपका अगर नहीं होता है अगर इसमें इंस्टॉलेशन नहीं होता है बिकॉज जो आज हमें नेक्स्ट पार्ट करना है दैट इज HDFS एंड मैप रिड्यूस उसके लिए आपका हडूप का होना जरूरी है और अगर आपका हडूप इंस्टॉल नहीं होता है देन वी कैन गो फॉर अनदर पार्ट आइदर यू कैन इंस्टॉल तो मैं अभी आपको वो लिंक भी शेयर करती हूँ
यस
एंड
मैम
वन
प्लीज शेयर द लिंक
पार्टिसिपेंट यस आज मैं आपको साथ सारे लिंक भी शेयर करती हूँ बिकॉज फर्स्ट इज इंस्टॉलेशन इज मस्ट अगर इंस्टॉल नहीं होगा उसके आगे आप काम नहीं कर पाओगे so first is you need to be installed. Okay, now whoever asked about Windows, this is the link if you want to install Hadoop on Windows. Now see, but we prefer it should be on Ubuntu, it should be on Linux operating system. But if you don't have and left with any option, then you might go with the Windows. But I'll not explain these steps because there are some different things in this and the different way it has to do. But I'll share the link who want to work on Windows also. But for this session, we will be working on Ubuntu. I'm sending this link in the chat box. This is the link for Hadoop installation on Windows. Now, yes, let's go with the Cloudera. You have to search Cloudera Quick Start VM. This you have to search. If Hadoop is not installed, SSD path not defined, but SSD is installed now, then don't worry about SSD then. This is the version 1. I'm having this one. Oh, they are not accessible any longer. You can use the trial version of it. They are available now because now they have only the trial version. Either you can get it from me because I have the other version of this. Let's say try now. Oh, have you filled this form? Get it? Have you filled this form?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
Complete the sign-in form and it will get downloaded. Yes, here you can see downloading. ये भी हमारे पास है is the most. From here, just download this one, Cloudera Quick CM. Otherwise, okay, Prajwal, if it is not giving you anything, don't worry, it is working fine. No problem. If it is not giving you any result, no problem. Prajwal? Okay. Do one thing, इसको कर लेना. ये Cloudera, this one, complete, download that. If for the trial version, you can go for this. This is the Cloudera. Otherwise, I have this VM of Cloudera. If you want to install it, you can get it from me. Or otherwise, I'll share this on link on the drive. I can give you that. Yes, Divyanshu, why you need it? If your installation of Hadoop is not done, right? And if you want to go with the flow with the HDFS and Hive and HBase of the Hadoop big data, if you want to do that, if you don't want to do the installation of this Hadoop, then you can directly work on Cloudera. Cloudera has implemented the Hadoop and you just have to use it. Use the Hadoop, HDFS, MapReduce, Hive, all the tools which we are going to implement even in this session, like a Hive, HBase, Pig, all are already installed in Cloudera. That's why Cloudera is also a good option for you. And why, Saksham, you are not able to track Hadoop? Okay,
I am joining late, ma'am, so please you can explain uh, more what we are doing right
Shakti,
now.
I did. Shakti,
Yes, ma'am.
I can hear my voice. Can you please?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Ma'am, I can, ma'am, I joined the late of this session, so please you can explain once more what we are doing right now.
yes, Shakti. Please, or yes, mic, because my voice is echoing. I can hear my voice again and again. Yeah, now that's better. Shakti, we were talking about the installation, and I gave them the option that we can install on the Windows machine. I provided the link in the chat box already. Okay. So if you want to done the Hadoop installation in the Windows, this is the link. So I again send this link in the chat box. So if you want to do on the Windows machine, you can apply this one. But we prefer to work on Ubuntu, and I will perform the installation on the Ubuntu one. And I'll explain the steps again of installation of Hadoop, because Hadoop installation is not the easy one and do it in the one day. So I'll explain it again, each and every step. Okay. Yes, Shubham, I'll explain from the starting. Don't worry about that. Okay, then Cloudera. We are also having a Cloudera. Hadoop is not installed by chance, but I want that you should get your Hadoop to be installed, because I'll help you in every step. So if by chance your Hadoop get not installed, but you want to work with the HDFS and other platforms also, So what you have to do, just download Cloudera Quick Start VM. This is the link which I already gave you. This is the link for Cloudera Quick Start VM. This you have to download and you can start working directly on this. This already has the Hadoop installed in this and you can directly work on HDFS, MapReduce, Hive, HBase, any tools of the Hadoop. Okay. So this we have done, which I gave you the link, what you can do. Now let's start the Hadoop installation first. Then we'll move to the HDFS. So today we have to cover the HDFS some part. Tomorrow we'll explain, we'll go into deep to the HDFS, but today we'll see how Hadoop has to be installed again and how HDFS we can use in the Hadoop. Okay. So let's start with that. Let me explain first the step what you have to do. Okay. Can you see my screen? This notepad screen, can everybody see this?
Yes, ma'am.
The chat box. Okay. Now see this. First step, right? Things according to the steps. So the first step for the pre-installation of our Hadoop administration, what you have to do first is the operating system, right? So for this, we are using Linux operating system. So first, what we have done the VMware workstation installation. So either you can done on the VMware workstation or either you can perform on the VirtualBox. Both are easy. You don't need to be worry about this. And I already explained the installation and the work, how to get work on the VMware workstation. And the next step is you have to install the operating system. So you can install any operating system like Ubuntu, CentOS, RHEL, which is ever you want to continue. But I'll prefer Ubuntu for the time being. For this session, we are going to implement it on Ubuntu because Ubuntu is very user friendly. You can easily work on this, right? So that's why we are preferring Ubuntu. Otherwise, I told you that there are three types of modes of installation. If you are going to implement Hadoop, there are three modes of installation. First is your standalone, that is your local, and second one is the sudo one, and the third one is the full distributed, right? So if you want to implement the first two, either standalone or either the second one, that is the sudo one, so you can easily implement it on the Ubuntu. So we are going to implement the first two, not the third one, fully distributed. So if you want to implement on the fully distributed, that is if you want to, if you are actually working in a company or something, then you have to implement fully distributed mode. So that for that you can use on the CentOS. But most of the participants are new to Linux, so that's why we are going for to it's easy to use and easy to learn also. And the next thing, after installing this, you have to create a user. Now, which user you have to create, why you are creating this is very important. Why? Because Hadoop, we are installing only specific for that user. Only that user will access the Hadoop. Not other user will not. Any other user who is not access my Hadoop is not having the permission. Okay. So that's why we are creating one user and one group which only can access my Hadoop. For that, with all the privileges and everything I have granted to that user. If you want to start your server, if you want to stop your Hadoop server, so everything is done by that user only. Okay, so it's for the security purpose. We have created one user. And the next thing which you have to do is the Java installation. So just write these steps first, then I'll tell you the command what we have to do. So the next step is the Java installation. Either you can download Java and then install it. Otherwise, what you can do, you can directly write the command for installation of the Java, right? So if you're using, so these are the commands. If you're using RHEL, then yum would be command and there would be RPM file for it. So if you're on CentOS or if you're on RHEL, you use this yum command for this. But if you're in Ubuntu, for that there would be, when you download Java, there would be tzz file. This file you will get it when you will download it. You can directly download from the internet also. अगर आपकी Java में किसी की installation में problem आ रही है, go to the website of the official website of Java and download for the Ubuntu version, and the file extension should be tzz. Okay, so this one this one should be the file extension. And when you download it, either you can download from the internet directly from the link, or you can download from the command prompt also. Just write wget and in double quotes the link of the website from where you want to get it. Okay, so this is easy downloading Java. Then after downloading the Java, what you have to do, see this, it's just like yum install -y jdk and the file name rpm5. Okay, then what you have to do, y is for, this is for this is for if you're working in CentOS or if you're working in RHEL. This command is for CentOS or RHEL, right? So this is y is used for because it will always ask whether you want to install it or not, this much type of memory it is taking. Okay, so you have to type yes. Okay, some questions are coming. I have already sent these. Okay, these I will send you, but the commands I've already sent you. This file I again will send to you. No problem, Divyanshu. This will get to you. Okay, some question was asked by Vrinda. Okay, yes, if you have installed Java on your Windows, then yes, again you have to install the Ubuntu, because Windows is your another operating system and Ubuntu is your another operating system. So the both operating systems are different. So you need to do that. So you need to do it separately. Oh, okay, Divyanshu, you are using RHEL. That's why you need this. Okay, don't worry, I'll send it to you. Then we have to, after installing the Java, what we have to do, we have, अब जैसे आप Windows में Java को install करते हैं, when you install Java, I guess everyone is familiar with the Java, right? Yes, tell me, everyone is familiar with Java?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So when you
Yes.
install oh, okay, now Java के नाम से सब खुश हो गए, हाँ? Okay, Divyanshu is not familiar. Okay, no worry. Okay, Shakti said yes. Okay, that's great. Now what you have to do, I was asking कि जावा में जब हम इंस्टॉल करते हैं विंडोज के अंदर, देन व्हाट वाज द स्टेप्स वी हैव टू डू. फर्स्ट हम डाउनलोड करते हैं, इंस्टॉल करने के बाद उसका हम पाथ वेरिएबल सेट करते हैं, राइट? उसका पाथ सेट करना आता है एनवायरनमेंट वेरिएबल्स में?
Yes,
यस
ma'am.
और नो? यस. तो जैसे अब मुझे टेल मी द रीजन व्हाई वी आर सेटिंग द पाथ इन दैट. हम उसमें सेट क्यों करते हैं?
To access the Java compiler and Java from
Yes, exactly. Now here also what I want to do, Hadoop को भी want to access from anywhere and उसको compile करने के लिए, उसको क्या करने, access करने के लिए, what you have to do, you have to make the path. आपको set करना पड़ेगा Java के लिए भी and Hadoop के लिए भी. That's why we are doing this. Okay. Now what you have to do, this is the path variable. आपको कौन सी फाइल में इसको चेंज करना है? Now there is one file in Linux which is called .bashrc file. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to open the bashrc file. Now bashrc file आप open कैसे करोगे? Using any editor. आपके पास उबंटू में बहुत सारे editors हैं. कौन कौन से हैं? gedit है, nano है. Tell me any other editor of Ubuntu? VI, yes, VI, gedit, nano, और भी है, एक और है. Yes, Vim, yes, that's very good. तो हमारे पास इतने सारे एडिटर्स हैं एंड डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एडिटर्स का वे डिफरेंट होता है स्टोर करने का. बट इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद जी एडिट, जस्ट राइट जी एडिट और फाइल का नेम, ठीक है? उसमें कुछ भी नहीं करना होगा, आपको ग्राफिकली दिखेगा एंड इवन आप जब फाइल में सेव पर क्लिक करेंगे आपकी फाइल सेव भी हो जाएगी. दैट मच इजी. बट इफ यू आर यूजिंग वी आई एडिटर, उस केस में आफ्टर इफ यू वांट टू राइट दैट फाइल, you have to press insert. So this is just the basic of Linux which I'm telling you, which most of you might facing it. So what you have to do, if you are opening the file with the VI editor, you just have to click on I button, that is insert button, for writing anything in your file, and for storing it just press escape, then colon WQ. WQ is for writing, Q is for quit, then enter. So this is the another way for saving in VI editor. And if you're working in nano editor, then what you have to do, just write the content which you want to write in that file. And after writing the content, what you have to do, just press Control O. Control O means whether you want to write the file, you will press enter. Yes, I want to write the file. Then after Control X for exiting it. So these are the way how your editor will work, in which editor you are comfortable, go with that. Above, you don't need to install these editors, they are pre-installed in Linux. After that, when you make rc file, you have to give the path of Java. Now see over here, set Java underscore home equal to, you have to give the path of Java. Okay, I'll show you the command also, what you have to write. If they see this one, set Java underscore home. So when you have write this one, you have given the path. So after giving the path, what you have to do, every time when you are making changes in the bash rc file, what you have to do, you have to restart that file again. So for restarting the file, just write source.bashrc. That is the command for running it, for restarting it. So remember that after writing anything in your bash rc file, you have to restart it. So after restarting the bash rc file, what you have to do, you have to verify the Java version also. Whether it, and for Hadoop, the Java should be at least 7th version, not less than 7, 7, 8, both are good, but not less than 7. Okay, so make sure that your Java is not an old version, it should be the latest one, either 7 or 8. Okay, so if you want to check with your path or everything, what you have to do, just write this command, alternatives hyphen config Java. It will tell you the path of your Java. Otherwise, I'll show you where you can get the path also. So this is the installation of Java. हमने path भी उसका क्या कर दिया, bash rc में उसका path डाल दिया हमने. अभी तक सिर्फ हमने Java install किया है, nothing else, कुछ भी नहीं किया. So for checking, just check Java hyphen version. It will tell whether it has installed or not. That's it. After this, what you have to do, you have to install SSH. Now, yesterday I also told you what is SSH. SSH is secure shell, and it's a protocol. If you want to connect from one machine to another machine, then we are using secure shell because we have to communicate. Shubham, yes, you have to install Java in Ubuntu. Yes, you have to install and you have to give the path also. Bash RC, ये मैं Ubuntu के ही steps बता रही हूँ आपको. The steps are same for everything. Whether you are working in Ubuntu, whether you are in uh, Windows, or whether you are working in RHEL, these steps are same. That's why I'm telling you first आपको इसीलिए step by step चलो, the things will get easier and the installation will get easier for you also, which is quite tricky. So after the installation of Java, what you have to do, you have to create this SSH, that is secure shell communication. And why this you have already done, what you have, if you want to install it, just write sudo apt get install SSH. I'll write this one, sudo apt, this is for Ubuntu, apt get install SSH. That's it. So this is the command for installing SSH, and after the installation of the SSH, you have to generate the key. Okay. So for generating the key, command is SSH hyphen keygen, that is key generation, and after that hyphen T, then RSA. RSA algo which is using for generating the key. So first you have to install SSH. After that you have to generate the key with help of this command. And after that This is not the one. ये नहीं करनी है आपको. This is, you don't need to write down.
मैम ये RSA वाली एक बार और बता दीजिए वाली कमांड.
RSA में आपके पास क्या हो रहा है? We are generating keys because आप रहे हो you are using SSH for communication between the two or more machines. So if we want that the communication should be passwordless, we have to generate keys. जैसे आपके पास concept होता है public and private keys का. You know ना, network security में we have the concept of public and private keys. तो same
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
क्या कर रहे हैं, वो concept को retrieve कर रहे हैं. हम यहाँ पर क्या करेंगे, फॉर कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन माई मशीन एंड टू योर मशीन, इफ आई वांट टू गेट द कम्युनिकेशन कि हमारी कम्युनिकेशन हो, हम उसके लिए कीज जनरेट कर रहे हैं, राइट. तो हम कीज जनरेट कर रहे हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस कमांड ssh hyphen keygen, that is key generation, then space hyphen t, then space rsa. So RSA is your algorithm which you are going which by from which algorithm it is generating its key. So this you have to do this command, and after this command you have to run one more command. Wait, I will tell you from this one. Saksham, if you're downloaded in other location, will share your screen and I'll help you in that. Yes, this one. Okay. So this is the command. Home is the path it would be. Then we are saying that what we have to do in .ssh folder, we have the file id underscore rsa.pub. ठीक है. तो इस id के अंदर हम क्या कर रहे हैं, एक authorized key जो भी यहाँ पर है हमारे पास authorized keys के अंदर, this is because we have generated the keys private and the public key, so we want to write it, we want to give the permission to this one. Everything which is written in this file authorized key, we want to merge it into the id underscore rsa.pub because this is the official directory for the RSA algorithm. So that's why we have written this command. And after writing this command, what you have to do, yes, either you can use this one command or you can use this one, which is writing it later, this one. So either this one, if above one working fine, then it's okay. Otherwise, write this one command. And after that you have to change because we have the authorized key folder or file. So what you have to do, you have to change the permission also. So for changing the permission, we are going with the help of change mode. This is the command for changing the permission. Why we are changing the permission? So that user can get access it where he has to send, otherwise it does not have any permission for it. That's why we are changing the permission. 777, we have three types of permission: read, write, and execute. So for the time, what I'm giving that give all permission, read, write, and execute to this authorized key. We have one code for every permission which we are going to give. For example, we have read. Three types of permission we are having in the file system. First is the read, which is either represented by R or this you can, and the number is assigned is 4. Okay. And another one is write. ठीक है. You can represent it with the W also, and the number you assigned is 2. And the another read, write, and another permission we are having is execute, which is represented by X, and is equal to the value 1. Now count the value 4 plus 2, 5, 6 plus 1, 7. So if you want to give all the permissions to it, you have to write 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7. That's why we have written 777. Okay. And this 7 and this 7 is basically for this first one is for the user, that is who created this one. Second one is for the group, and third one is for the other user. I will not go into detail because you don't need to know right now. If you're not comfortable with Linux, just copy and paste this command and just understand what we are trying to do. Okay, tell me, यहाँ तक सबका हो गया and it's clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's great. Now let's go to our commands. So when you have done this, this installation, this keys, when they are generated, what you have to do, you have to check whether this SSH key is, whether your SSH is working or not, whether your passwordless is performing or not. So for this, how you can check? Just write SSH localhost. ठीक है, तो हमने क्या लिखा? SSH क्यों लिखा हमने यहाँ पर? सबसे पहले हमने लिखा SSH because we are using this protocol for connecting. किसके साथ connect करना है? We want to connect it with the local host. That's why we use this one. So it will try to connect with this local host, that is who is having the IP address of 127.0.0.1. ठीक है, this main IP address is basically for the testing purpose. इसीलिए हम इसको test कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Okay, you are getting connection refused. What else you are getting after the message of connection refused? It will ask you whether you want to still connected or not. You just press yes or why. Okay, Aditi is saying in the command authorized key, it says file not found in the category. Okay, so you are facing these problem. Okay, in the, wait, I'll show you this command. Okay, just try this command, Aditi. If that's not working, it should work. This will work. Wait, I'll send you. Now try this command. Okay, now Prajwal, you are facing that connection refused. Okay, ऐसे से किसी से भी नहीं connect हो रहा है. Connection refused तो नहीं आना चाहिए. Have you installed SSH or not? I want to check you are getting. If your connection is refused, but first time it was all ask for password, then it will get connected. These steps, key generation, and then this one. Have you done these steps, Prajwal? Okay, okay. Still, the command which I sent you in the chat box, try that one and let me know. ये yes, कोई किसी ने गाने चला दिए हैं? Divyanshu, it was you? Okay, चलो let's back to work. Now what we have to do after this SSH localhost, ठीक है? जब आपका connect हो गया है, now this is step, this is the pre-installation. अभी तक आपकी Hadoop की installation start नहीं हुई है, अभी start होनी है. This was the pre-installation step. Now let's start with the installation steps. What you have to do in the installation, first you have to download the Hadoop. Okay, so for downloading the Hadoop, I already gave you the link. This is the link from which you have to download. Just copy this link. I'll open it for you. And you will get this link, this. So what you have to do, according which version you want to download, which version you want to work on. So just let's see. Hadoop is having 2.10 version, 3.14, 3.3, 3.21, 2.92. You can work on any version because every version over here is stable one. But I'll prefer 2.9.2, which I installed in my system. So what you have to do, just go to this binary file. Okay, just click on this binary and get the link. This is the link, HTTP mirror. This one, copy this link and you can download it with the help. Either you just click on this link, either what you can do, just write in the command prompt wget and this link, it your downloading will get started. Okay. Yes, the incident. Yes, मैं बताऊंगी शुभम उसके अंदर. Don't. अभी उसके अंदर क्या करना है, I'll tell you. If you are getting this ना, so doors उसमें नहीं है, don't worry. अभी हम उस steps पर आ रहे हैं. Then this one. Yes. Then what you have to do, wget and your installation for the Hadoop will get started. So when the installation has started and is completed, it will take some time. If you have good internet connection, then might take 5 minutes. But if you have a bad internet connection, then it might take 10 to 15 to 20 minutes also. But don't worry, once it will get downloaded, you have to extract it, and from where you have to extract it, where you have downloaded it. So just remind that, or just go to that folder. If you go to another folder where your installed for your downloaded file have done, right? So for what we have to do, we have to convert this file. We have to change this file also. Let's extract this file. So for extraction, we are using, as this is tar file. So for extracting the tar file, we have the command tar space xvzf. ठीक है? Now why we are using X is for extraction, that we want to extract the file. V is for verbose, that if you don't use V also, then also it works fine. V is verbose, that is I want to see in the lucrative way that it's doing or not. So that's why we have used V. V is verbose. Here Z is which version I'm using. See tar.zz, because zz file, then I'm giving Z, and F is used for file. And after this, you have to give the file name. This is my file name. And just write Hadoop and hit tab. It will take it automatically, right? So, so you don't need to do this. What you don't need to do, you don't need to write everything, the command properly. Just hit tab and you will get the answer. You will get the whole command over here. If you're getting the whole command, that means you are in the current folder that is having this file. If you're not getting the tab, if you're not getting the full file name after the tab, that means you are in the wrong path. So make sure you should be in the right directory or right folder. So this would be path. Okay, Deepika is asking one question. Okay. Okay, you have filled that form. Okay, there is no download option. Do one thing then, the ISO which I am having, I'll share on my drive and I'll give the link to you. You can download from that. Is it fine? Because I have the ISO file with me. Then you know you can directly download from the link which I'll give you. Okay. Link with everyone so that everyone can also work on the cloud era. Yes, 18 Ubuntu. Yes, not in the recent version. Yes, I know. Even your cloud era, Arjit, it's CentOS, not on Ubuntu. Okay, let's move now. After the this one, after the extraction of the file, now what we want to do, we have already created the user. Now we want to create the user also. Okay. So for that, what you need to do, first we are creating one directory over here in the user local. You have to create one directory Hadoop. Okay. So how you can create a directory? Just follow these steps. Sudo Make directory is for creating directory, then -p that you have to create for user, वहां पर एक folder है, user के अंदर local है, and local के अंदर you want to create directory with the name Hadoop, right? Then what we want to do, then you just have to check whether it's done or not. So let's check with that. Here you are getting the error. Someone was getting, okay, yeah, Shubham was getting the error over here now. Yes. HD user, yes, it will say, yes, when you have written sudo -v, then what happened, then it will say it will not, the sudo files, then just switch your user, क्योंकि हमारे पास जो HD user है, उसके पास permissions नहीं है, that's why you are getting the error, ठीक है? So just write su and your username which you are having this. Just write the command su and the user which you have created first when the time you have installed it. Just write that command. Kardi, Prince, and Shubham, you were facing this problem now. Just run this command su and the username which you have pre-existing user which you have created at the time of the installation. And when you do this, just write this command sudo add user hd user sudo. Done now? Okay, that's great. Because I know these kind of error you. So if you're getting this error, done first this one. After that, you have to add that user. That is the name of the user is the hd user and उसको क्या करना है sudo command में देना. That's why. ठीक है? These two commands you have to run, and after running these two commands, what you have to do, you have to again change it into your user, that is the hd user which I specifically created for my Hadoop installation, right? So hd users I have done sudo. Now again we are coming back to hd user. Now try to create directory, same this command you have to run. Okay. Now try to create one directory with the name Hadoop. I'll explain each and every step, then I'll show you in my machine each and every step what I have done, and the wait, I'll show you its graphical interface also, the graphical interface of Hadoop also. Can you see my Ubuntu screen? Wait for it. Yeah, it is coming about. Yes. So when you will install Ubuntu, you will see at the localhost, see in the URL localhost 50070, that its port number. When your Hadoop will get installed, you will see it like this. When we can see the GUI mode of it. And in Hadoop, you can see that we have data nodes, we have data node volume features, snap node, utilities. In utilities, we have different HDFS, MapReduce, everything which we are doing, which we are implementing on this now, we can see in the GUI mode also. See over here, the directory you can see, it's my HDFS directory over here. So when we done with the installation, you will see the GUI mode of Hadoop, it's just like this. If it is not working, then your Hadoop will not install properly. How you installed Hadoop? Okay, Shrey has done. That's good. Are you getting this, Shrey? Okay, Shivam has done. Are you getting this GUI? Archit, that's very great. Okay, that's great. Have you done work on HDFS? Okay, what to search? You just go to scroll down Webhub and you will see whether something is in the HDFS or not. Done, have you write some files or have you stored some file in the HDFS or not? No, that's why you are not getting. That's why you are not getting anything because I have stored some files in my HDFS that you can see on the GUI mode. That we will doing today. So first, but asking what kind of files you want to store in your directory? What kind of files you want to store in your Hadoop, Shivam? Any file you can store, but I'm having text files or some data files over here. But you can store any file. Okay, Shivam? Okay. Now, जिनका नहीं हुआ है, let's go to the steps. Because सबसे पहले installation is must. We'll go to the steps again. If we are going fast, if there is any step you don't understand, let me know. I'll explain it again. Because installation आपको अच्छे से पहले करनी है. After that, do it. So, what you have to do? Make directory. This we have done. We have created the Hadoop. Now after this, what you have to do? जो downloaded हमने folder जिसको extract किया है, we have to move it जहाँ पर आप हो, जहाँ पर जिस directory में. Either you can give the name over here, just like Hadoop. अभी जब आपने extract किया था, I guess उसका 2.9.2. This would be the name of that. So what you can do, either you just write star, or either you can Hadoop 2.9.2, and you can move this file into your Hadoop folder. This thing you have to do, and I'll show you this file also in the user local file. Wait, and check it also whether it has moved or not. Let's check it into the file system. Yes, so we have to go to this computer, that is main root directory, and in this we have user, then local. Here you can see the Hadoop folder. Here I have first created directory Hadoop, which you can see over here, and after creating the directory Hadoop, I have moved all my data. So if I am moving this Hadoop 2.9.2, as you can see over here, I have moved this folder over here also, Hadoop hyphen 2.9.2. तो हमने इतना काम कर लिया है till this command. In group के Hadoop के बाद you have to write hd user. Vrinda, this command is not complete. Sudo add user hyphen hyphen in group Hadoop space username. You have to write hd user. Your command is not correct. After Hadoop, you have to write user, the name of the user. Okay, Vrinda? User is not working. ऐसे कैसे बोल सकता है user is not working? Okay, create another. Okay, create with the name of Hadoop only. Hadoop दे दो उसका नाम. Yes, there is space. Yes, there is space after add user, Vrinda. Okay. Now see this. अब हमने क्या किया? Hadoop हमने यहाँ पर move कर दिया. In this Hadoop folder, we have all the files over here. And in the etc, अगर अब हमें सबका क्या करना है? Path set कर. तो path के लिए what you have to do? You have to provide the path till here. पहले आपको कहाँ तक का Hadoop 2.292 यहाँ तक जाना चाहिए. Then bin. तो आपको जो ये path देना है, because just like I told you, जैसे आपने Java का path दिया, आपको Hadoop का path भी देना पड़ेगा. So because वो access हो जाए आपका, so for that what you have to do, you have to give its path. तो right click करो bin में जाके, और यहाँ पर location you are getting this one, user Hadoop 2.9.2. So this you have to copy and you have to paste it in the bash rc file. Okay, I'll this one, and uh, let me tell you one more thing, that in this Hadoop folder we have etc folder also. So all the configuration file in the etc in the Hadoop folder which we have to make changes. अगर आपको अब start भी करना है अपने Hadoop को, तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We have to make changes in the files like core site, HDFS, MapReduce, जो हमने basically पढ़े थे, अब उसमें हमने क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें चेंजेस करने पड़ेंगे. तो क्या चेंजेस करने हैं? विल ऑल्सो टेल यू. पहले गेट बैक टू द स्टेप्स which we are doing. Okay, Archit, I just make the changes in the HDFS file. I'll just show you ना, ATC में हमारे पास ये सारी files हैं Hadoop के अंदर, and the HDFS I write it that replication factor should be equal to 1. I'll show you. That's how I make it replication factor is 1. Okay, Archit? Okay. Now, after this, Vrinda, you are getting for user. Okay, Vrinda, share your screen. Let's solve your problem first. I'll stop sharing. Vrinda, share your screen. Okay, Aditi, we'll solve your problem also. Vrinda, are you sharing it? Okay. So there is no possibility for me to tell you how to change that. Saksham, you are getting the same? Which one? Vrinda one or the Aditi one problem? Okay, you are on the extracting. Okay, okay, share your screen then, Saksham. Are you sharing your screen? Yes. Okay, this is open this Hadoop 2.9.2. Yeah, ठीक है. And where you have stored this? ये कहाँ पर है तुम्हारा? इसको तुमने उस डायरेक्टरी के अंदर रखा? नहीं. इसको no. Copy that folder from where there. जहाँ तुम्हें Hadoop 2.9.2 दिखाया. Copy that and paste it into user and local file into that Hadoop folder. Just copy here. इसे right click करो. Copy का option नहीं आ रहा है. ये आ गया copy का. Now go to computer. Go to your computer. Go to your home. Go to your home. Mm, here you are having user
Other
local.
location.
Yeah. Other location. Go to other location. Yeah, go to computer. Now in this user, USR, in this local folder, second line, second row, last. Yes. In this, create one folder first with the name Hadoop. Yeah, because you don't have the permission. पता है क्या यहाँ पर ना because these are the very क्या बोलते हैं important files हैं. That's why you can't write it from here. So you have to do it from the terminal. So now open your terminal. Brinda, wait, we'll check your screen also. Go to terminal. Shiva. Yes. ls, write command ls. Where is your folder in downloads? Go to that folder 2.9.2 वाला जहाँ Hadoop है. Go to open that folder. यहाँ नहीं है, कंप्यूटर में नहीं था, जो पहले दिखाया था तुमने. यस, इसका राइट क्लिक करके पाथ चेक करो क्या है. इट्स इन द एडमिन. ओके ओके, गो बैक करो, टर्मिनल पर आओ. cd स्पेस स्लैश एंटर ls एंटर. You are not having this file. Wait, admin था. Okay, go to downloads. cd dot वो करना, cd space tilde sign enter ls enter cd space download, cd space downloads. D would be capital, it's case sensitive. tab दबा दो. ls, there is nothing in the downloads. Just copy that path. Okay, but admin there has been nothing. You have installed it with the help of root. Copy this path, right click, copy this path, properties में जाना. Copy this path, parent folder. Go to your command terminal. Go to your terminal. Yes. Then write cd space. वो कॉपी की थी पाथ. Then right click करके पेस्ट करना. राइट क्लिक करके, यहाँ पर कंट्रोल भी नहीं चलता. पेस्ट करो. ओके ओके, जस्ट राइट cd space dot slash dot enter. Now cd downloads. D would be capital. Enter. Nothing is okay. Wait, where you are in the section? Okay. Go to your terminal. Go to your terminal. टर्मिनल पे ही जाओ, वहां लिखो cd space /home, enter ls, enter hd user you have created, no? cd space hd user, ls. There is nothing in the user. इसकी फाइल्स नहीं क्रिएट हुई हैं. गो के you are not having anything over here. वो फाइल कहाँ, जब when you have downloaded this file सक्षम, where you were at which position? ये यहाँ नहीं, you have downloaded from where? वहां उबंटू में ही की होगी. ऊपर कमांड्स दिखाओ, स्क्रॉल अप एंड जहां डाउनलोड किया था ना, ये डाउनलोड की कमांड चलाई थी. ओके नीचे आ जाओ. यू आर इन होम इन सक्षम, तुम उस डायरेक्टरी में हो. यू आर इन वेट, मिल गया मुझे. होम में तुम सक्षम में हो, बट इट इज सेइंग नो सच डायरेक्टरी. वेट, you are in home and in Saksham and you have changed, then it cannot access this no such file or directory. ऊपर करो. Again ऊपर करो. Where this command has your run, जो tar वाली command थी, because you have extracted ना. Saksham, scroll down and tell me where this tar command has run properly, because it's showing exiting now. Where this command has run properly? I don't know where exactly you are. Is exiting now. Okay, scroll नीचे आ जाओ. Let's see. cd space dot enter. Now ls, enter cd space सक्षम, टैब दबा दो. टैब दबा दिया करो, पूरा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. ls, now go to your, now check every folder. Desktop downloads, check every folder whether they have as file or not. I guess don't they have file, but downloads नहीं होनी चाहिए. cd space downloads करना, डाउनलोड एंड टैब दबा दो. टैब नहीं है. cd space dot शिवम, अगर हाइफन ए करेंगे इट विल शो द डॉट फाइल, दैट इज द हिडन फाइल्स. इट इज नॉट हिडन फाइल. cd space डेस्कटॉप, डेस्कटॉप का ई छोटा है. टैब दबा दो. इसमें तुम्हारा कुछ भी नहीं है, फिर वो कहाँ हुआ? अच्छा, डू वन थिंग. अब एक काम करते हैं, उसको ही हम परमिशंस चेंज कर देते हैं. नाउ डू वन थिंग, राइट इट ओवर हियर, चेंज मोड, राइट कमांड. पहले cd डॉट करो. ओके, ls तो किया नहीं था तुमने. ओहो, डेस्कटॉप में ls करना है. राइट ls वेट, राइट ls, एंटर। यस, उसमें कुछ भी नहीं है। नाउ राइट कमांड chmod स्पेस 777 स्पेस स्लैश usr। एक ही स्लैश आएगा बच्चे, दो नहीं आएंगे। usr स्लैश लोकल स्लैश hadoop, एंटर। हैव यू क्रिएटेड hadoop फोल्डर? नहीं क्रिएट किया ना तुमने? क्रिएट फर्स्ट फोल्डर इन hadoop, पहले यहाँ पर फोल्डर क्रिएट करो। लेट्स क्रिएट फोल्डर। sudo mkdir sudo mkdir space -p space /usr /local /hadoop, enter। give password for it। now change mode 777 /usr /local /hadoop, not this one, above one लिखना पड़ेगा। Yes, he has HD user account. Now you have to change it. Write SU space HD user. Give password for HD user. Now do that command sudo mkdir -p /usr /local /hadoop। तुमने बहुत मिसमैच्ड कर रखा है। कुछ कमांड्स तुमने दूसरे यूजर से कर रखी हैं, कुछ कमांड तुमने HD यूजर से कर रखी हैं, इसलिए ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही है। एंटर। यस, अगर वो उसमें नहीं है तो उसके लिए what you have to do, you have to give the permission to it. So just write su your username, that is Saksham, enter। पासवर्ड दो अपना। write sudo space add user space hd user hd space sudo, एंटर करो। डन। नाउ राइट sudo su space hd user। ठीक है, हो गया। हो गया। नाउ वही वाली कमांड लिखो, sudo make डायरेक्टरी, जो हम कर रहे थे। डायरेक्टरी तो आपकी क्रिएट करनी है ना। हाँ, नाउ sudo make डायरेक्टरी, ये पूरी कमांड लिखो। /user/local/hadoop पासवर्ड दो अपना। पासवर्ड गलत दिए। एचडी यूजर का पासवर्ड क्या था तुम्हारा? यस डन। अब हो गया है वहां पे, हडूप क्रिएट हो गया है वहां पे। नाउ यू हैव क्रिएटेड, नाउ राइट कमांड chmod 777 sudo लिख लेना इसके आगे, कमांड के आगे chmod 777 space /usr/local/hadoop। एंटर। डन। अब इसको हमने परमिशंस दे दी हैं। अब तुम वहां से कॉपी कर लो जो तुम्हारा GUI में दिख रहा था और वहां पर पेस्ट कर दो। ठीक है शिवम, अब हो जाएगा तुम्हारा। करें आगे, स्टार्ट करें। Okay, let's start now the steps. Yeah, this we have to solve. Make sure आप कौन से यूजर से कर रहे हो। ठीक है, आप कौन से यूजर से कर रहे हो, नहीं तो बहुत डिफिकल्टीज आएंगी, ऐसे ही एरर आएंगे फिर नहीं तो आपको। ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट, आफ्टर क्रिएटिंग डायरेक्टरी, आफ्टर मूविंग Hadoop टू दैट फोल्डर, आपको क्या करना है? जो आपने वो फोल्डर बनाया Hadoop वाला, उसकी क्या करनी है आपको? आपको ये परमिशंस चेंज करनी है, ऑनरशिप चेंज करनी है, क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं सिर्फ कौन सा यूजर ही एक्सेस करे, एचडी यूजर्स ही एक्सेस करे। ठीक है, तो उसके लिए हमने क्या करना पड़ेगा? वी हैव टू चेंज द ऑनरशिप। तो ऑनरशिप चेंज करने के लिए आपको कौन सी कमांड चलानी है? sudo change ownership, R is for recursive, HD यूजर इज योर यूजर नेम जिसको ओनरशिप देना चाहते हो, कॉलन। ठीक है, क्या है फिर आपको यहाँ पर क्या आएगा आपके पास? आपका ग्रुप का नेम। हमने जो ग्रुप बनाया था किस, ओके वेट, मैंने शेयर नहीं किया स्क्रीन, वेट वेट वेट। ओके डन ना सक्षम? या ग्रेट सक्षम। नाउ सी दिस, इसके करने के बाद जब आप हो गई, अब आप यू हैव टू चेंज द ऑनरशिप। नाउ ऑनरशिप चेंज करने के लिए चेंज ऑनरशिप -r is for recursive, then you have to tell the hd user, that is the user name जो आपने create किया, then you have to tell the group name। why we are doing this? because हम सिर्फ चाहते हैं कि hd user ही access कर पाए, security reason। ओके, तो ये आपने यहाँ पर क्या दे दी? ऑनरशिप ही चेंज कर दी, किसको बना दिया? एचडी यूजर को आपने दे दी और ग्रुप Hadoop को ऑनरशिप दे दी। इस यहाँ तक आपका आधा काम खत्म हो जाता है। यहाँ तक अगर आप कर दोगे, दैट इज आपका क्या हो गया? आपका आधा काम यहाँ तक डन हो गया। नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, नाउ वी हैव टू मेक चेंजेस इन द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन फाइल। अब आपको कॉन्फ़िगरेशन फाइल में चेंज करना है। यहाँ से आपका जो पार्ट है, दैट इज स्टार्टिंग फॉर योर sudo मोड। फर्स्ट हमारे पास क्या था? स्टैंड अलोन था, सेकेंड वॉज द sudo डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। यहाँ तक आपका डन हो गया है स्टैंड अलोन तक। नाउ द सेकेंड पार्ट वेयर वी हैव टू बी मॉडिफाइड टू दिस कंप्लीट Hadoop सेटअप, उसमें हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये वाली सारी फाइल्स हमें क्या करनी पड़ेंगी? एडिट करनी पड़ेंगी। अब कौन कौन सी फाइल्स हैं आपकी? जस्ट रिमेम्बर दीज 5 फाइल्स यू हैव टू एडिट। ठीक है, कौन कौन सी 5 फाइल्स हैं आपके पास? सबसे पहले .-rc, फिर उसके बाद यूजर लोकल, उसके अंदर Hadoop। बट अभी जो हमने इंस्टॉल किया Hadoop के अंदर हमारे पास यहाँ पर कौन सा फोल्डर है? Hadoop -2.9 1.2, ठीक है, ये फोल्डर है। इसके अंदर जब आप जाओगे तब आपको etc फोल्डर दिखेगा। तो ये एक हमारा यहाँ पर क्या हो गया, एक फोल्डर बढ़ गया। तो उससे क्या करो, तो जो आपकी कमांड आएंगी सारी वो क्या आएंगी, यहाँ पर ये आएंगे। जस्ट राइट दिस डाउन, स्लैश, here also, here also, ठीक है। तो आई अपडेटेड द फाइल, जो अभी मैं करवा रही हूँ आपको। क्या करना है, कौन कौन सी फाइल्स हैं, ये सारी फाइल्स हैं। पहले बैश आरसी, फिर हडूप एनवायरनमेंट, कोर साइट, मैपरेड, ठीक है। और आपको इसके अंदर क्या है, चेंज नहीं करना है। ओके वृंदा, आई सॉल्व योर एरर ऑल्सो, जस्ट लेट मी फिनिश दिस वन। आज मैं सिर्फ आगे नहीं करेंगे, आज हम पहले सबके एरर ही सॉल्व करें, ठीक है। और आपको मैपरेट साइट डॉट एक्सएमएल टेम्पलेट में नहीं चेंज करना है, यू हैव टू चेंज इट इनटू डॉट एक्सएमएल फाइल, इसमें चेंज करना है आपको। तो दीज आर दी फाइल इन विच यू हैव टू गेट चेंज। सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना है, सबसे पहले बैश आरसी में चेंज करना है। तो आपको यू हैव टू फाइंड योर पाथ, कौन सी पाथ है आपकी जावा की। मैं आपको वैसे शो भी कर देती हूँ जो आपकी पाथ होती है इसके अंदर। यस, आई हैव गिवन दिस टेक्स्ट फाइल और ये सारी कमांड्स उसमें हैं। मैंने इसीलिए ही आपको सेंड करवा दी है ये जल्दी, ताकि आप ये इसको इंस्टॉलेशन करें। और जब तक आपकी इंस्टॉलेशन नहीं होगी फिर आगे का मैं कैसे आपको दिखाऊंगे, ठीक है। तो जस्ट कंप्लीट दिस वन, तब तक सबका हो जाना चाहिए, अदरवाइज फिर आपका HDFS नहीं हो पाएगा। अदरवाइज फिर मैं आगे ही करवाती रहूंगी HDFS मैप रिड्यूस, क्योंकि जो हडूप हमने बनाया है उसके अंदर ही तो काम करेंगे, ठीक है। अब क्या है नेक्स्ट आपका, तो पाथ देनी है यहाँ पर। तो मैंने ये फाइल्स दी थी आपको, आपको क्या करना था, यहाँ से लेकर आपको बस यहाँ तक क्या करना था, कॉपी करना था। और कॉपी करके कहाँ पर पेस्ट करना है, ये है आपके पास डॉट डैश आरसी फाइल। आइदर आप यूज कर सकते हो एडिटर VI, और क्या यूज कर सकते हो, नैनो। नैनो यूज करना है नैनो यूज कर लो, VI यूज करना है VI यूज कर लो, इट्स डिपेंड्स ऑन यू। क्या बताया, रूट के अंदर ये फाइल पड़ी है, यू हैव टू ओपन डॉट बैश आरसी फाइल, ये बताया उसको। अब मैं इसको भी समझा देती हूँ। सबसे पहले आपको जावा जहां पर आपका इंस्टॉल्ड है वो फाइंड आउट करना है। तो मैं आपको वो भी दिखा देती हूँ कहाँ पर होता है आपका जावा। ओके, दिस इज यूजर। यूजर के अंदर लिब फोल्डर है, ये दिख रहा है। कैन यू सी माई स्क्रीन, सबको मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है। ओके ओके ओके, lib, you have to go to lib folder. Here you have to find the JVM. This is JVM. JVM के अंदर जाना है, and after this is Java 7 Open JDK. This file you have to, जब भी आपको path copy करना हो, go to bin folder. Here right click and just go to its properties. Okay. See this is the path. आपको क्या करना है, ये करना है। और मेक श्योर आप पाथ सही दो। अगर आपकी बाद में एरर आएगी कि हडूप डज नॉट वर्क इज अननोन कमांड, तो किसकी वजह से आएगी, पाथ की वजह से आएगी। लेट जस्ट कॉपी दिस वन, आई जस्ट क्लोज दिस एंड यहाँ देखो हमने यही पाथ को क्या कर दिया, पेस्ट कर दिया। ये कहाँ करना है, बैश आरसी फाइल को ओपन करके तब उसमें पेस्ट करना है। And the next is command is export hadoop underscore install. अब hadoop हमने कहाँ पर किया था, हमने यूजर के अंदर लोकल के अंदर एक हडूप फोल्डर बनाया था, बट हडूप फोल्डर के अंदर भी हमने क्या किया था, एक हडूप फोल्डर एक और है -2.9.2 से, ठीक है। तो हैव टू गिव दिस पाथ। अगर आपको यहाँ से नहीं पता चल रहा है, जस्ट गो टू दैट डायरेक्टरी अगेन, यूजर में देन Hadoop 2.9.2, then go to its bin directory, then properties, ठीक है। properties में क्या है, ये this you have to copy, and कहाँ पर bash rc फाइल में आपको क्या कर देना है, पेस्ट कर देना। मैं अपडेट कर रही हूँ ये फाइल को, अपडेट मैं अपडेटेड आपको सेंड कर दूंगी, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट सेम एज इट इज रहेगा, इनमें और कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा, नीचे वाली फाइल्स में सिर्फ ये दोनों आपको चेंज करने हैं। एंड यू हैव दिस फाइल विद यू, जस्ट ओपन इट, कॉपी एंड पेस्ट इट, एंड मेक चेंजेस इन java underscore home and hadoop underscore install file. Is it clear till now? Yes, participants, tell me, is it clear? Okay, okay, Dipanshu was saying yes, okay. What about others? Almost everyone is saying, oh, great. Now after that, what you have to do, you just have to एग्जीक्यूट, बिकॉज अगर हम बैश आरसी में कोई भी चेंजेस करते हैं, हमें उसको रीस्टार्ट करना पड़ता है। जस्ट लाइक आई टोल्ड यू यस्टरडे ऑल्सो, उसको आपको क्या करना पड़ता है, रीस्टार्ट। तो रीस्टार्ट करने के लिए क्या करना है आपको, सोर्स दैट इज, और आपका फाइल का पाथ पूरा दे दो जो आपको रीस्टार्ट करना है, ये क्या हो जाएगा, रीस्टार्ट होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। तो नेक्स्ट इज चेक, ये करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपकी जावा ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड है, सो कट दिस वन। नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, अब हमें क्या करना है, ये भी मैं कट कर देती हूँ, यस, रिमूव दिस वन। नाउ वी नीड टू सेट जावा पाथ, आपको जो और फाइल्स हैं उसके अंदर चेंजेस करने हैं। तो उस कौन कौन सी फाइल्स के अंदर चेंज करने हैं आपको, हडूप env.sh के अंदर। तो क्या करना है आपको, पहले या तो आप सिर्फ पूरा पाथ डायरेक्ट भी दे सकते हो, पूरा पाथ आपने दे दिया, या उस फोल्डर के अंदर जाके भी दे सकते हो, बट यहाँ पर चेंज करना पड़ेगा। यूजर के अंदर लोकल है, हडूप के बाद हमारे पास क्या है, अगेन हडूप, ठीक है, -2.9.2/etc। तो दिस वुड बी पाथ नाउ। तो इसको ओपन करना है एडिटर से, उसके अंदर ये लाइन लिख देनी है। अगर आप जावा का 7 वर्जन यूज कर रहे हैं तो 7 आएगा, 8 यूज कर रहे हैं तो 8 आएगा। मेरे जैसा कॉपी एंड पेस्ट मत करना, अपना पाथ खुद चेक करना, अदरवाइज इट विल गिव यू द एरर, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज core site.xml, ठीक है। अब हमें क्या करना है, इस फाइल में कोर साइट फाइल हमें क्या करनी है, उसमें चेंजेस करने हैं। तो हम क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले कोर साइट फाइल में चेंजेस करने से पहले हम क्या करते हैं, एक डायरेक्टरी हम बनाते हैं, एक फोल्डर बनाते हैं टेम्प नाम का, ठीक है। कहाँ पर बनाएंगे, जो आपके पास क्या है, ऐप के अंदर एक हडूप फोल्डर है उसके अंदर बनाएंगे, ठीक है। एक हमने डायरेक्टरी बना दी। अगेन इसकी ऑनरशिप भी किसको, क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं सिर्फ जो आपका एचडी यूजर है वही ही करे। श्रेय पहले सबका हो जाए तभी हम आगे कर पाएंगे, बिकॉज वैसे मैंने एच कराना है। आई हैव डन, आई थिंक अबाउट दैट वी विल डू HDFS टुडे, एवरी कमांड्स ऑफ HDFS, बट जब तक ये सबका इंस्टॉल नहीं हो जाता है हम HDFS नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो हमें अब क्या करना है, नेक्स्ट व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, गिव दिस वन एक्सपोर्ट जावा होम, ठीक है। एमडी हमने क्या कर दिया, ये तो हमने हडूप एनवायरनमेंट कोर साइट हमने फोल्डर बना दिया हडूप के अंदर टेम्प नेम का, तो यहाँ पर उसकी ऑनरशिप भी चेंज कर दी। नाउ वी विल ओपन दिस फाइल अगेन। यहाँ पर पाथ में मॉडिफिकेशन है, हडूप के बाद यहाँ पर क्या आएगा, हडूप, क्योंकि हडूप के अंदर आपके पास एक हडूप फोल्डर है, हडूप -2.9.2, तो दिस वुड बी योर फोल्डर। तो आपको यहाँ से ही उसको ओपन करना है। आफ्टर दैट ये वाली कमांड आपको जस्ट कॉपी एंड पेस्ट कर देनी है। ये किसके लिए है, उसको बताने के लिए नेम और डायरेक्टरी हमने ये बनाई है। नेक्स्ट वी आर यूजिंग दिस एफएस फाइल सिस्टम, और जब हम क्या करेंगे, यूआरएल में हम लिखेंगे लोकल होस्ट ये वाली वैल्यू, तो ये सारा बाय डिफॉल्ट सिस्टम आ जाए। तो हम ये कोर फाइल में, जो आपकी कोर फाइल है उसके अंदर ये सारे चेंजेस कर रहे हैं। तो आपको जस्ट कॉपी करना है और पेस्ट करनी है ये वाली फाइल किसके अंदर, ये डेटा core-site.xml के अंदर। कॉन्फ़िगरेशन आपको दिखेगा, यू जस्ट हैव टू कॉपी फ्रॉम दिस प्रॉपर्टी टिल हेयर प्रॉपर्टी, यहाँ तक कॉपी करना है और क्या करना है, पेस्ट करना, ठीक है। In the next file we have mapred-site.xml। अब आप जब ओपन करेंगे तो आपके फोल्डर के अंदर ना टेम्पलेट वाली फाइल होगी, mapred-site.xml वाली फाइल नहीं होगी। तो उसके लिए what you have to do, just copy that one mapred-site.xml.template और उसको रीनेम कर दो क्या, mapred-site.xml। अब इसके अंदर जब आप ओपन करेंगे आपको एक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दिखेगा जस्ट लाइक दिस वन, और जब आपको कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दिखा आपको यहाँ से ही प्रॉपर्टी, यहाँ से इसकी वैल्यू कॉपी करनी है और वहां पर स्टोर कर देनी है। दिस इज फॉर जॉब ट्रैकर, ठीक है। अभी पहले इंस्टॉलेशन कर दो, देन आई एक्सप्लेन जो हमने लिखा भी किया है इसके अंदर। फिर आफ्टर दैट अब हमें आपको डेटा नोड और मेन नोड बनाने हैं। ये कॉपी करने के बाद आपको क्या करना है, क्रिएट करनी है। फर्स्ट किसके लिए, नेम नोड के लिए, देन किसके लिए, डेटा नोड के लिए। तो उसके लिए यूजर के अंदर लोकल एक हडूप स्टोर बनेगा, उसके अंदर एक HDFS फोल्डर बनेगा, उसके अंदर नेम नोड। तो ये नेम नोड के लिए, ये डेटा नोड के लिए, एंड वी हैव टू चेंज द ओनरशिप ऑल्सो। ये करने के बाद फिर HDFS साइट XML वो हम ओपन करेंगे। जब आप ओपन कर देंगे उसके अंदर यहाँ पर देखो, समवन वाज आस्किंग, मैंने इसकी वैल्यू रेप्लिकेशन वैल्यू 1 कैसे दी है, रेप्लिकेशन फैक्टर सी ओवर हेयर। मैंने HDFS साइट XML में कोडिंग में ही यही लिखा है कि 1 वैल्यू। अगर आपको चेंज करनी है, बाय डिफॉल्ट वैसे 3 होती है, यू कैन चेंज इट, तो आई ओनली गिव इट 1 वैल्यू, ठीक है। तो आपको क्या करना है, ये कॉपी करना है सारा यहाँ पर HDFS साइट वाली में, एंड देन यू हैव टू पेस्ट इट टिल हेयर टिल प्रॉपर्टी, ठीक है। यहाँ तक आपने कर दिया, दैट्स इट, आपका काम खत्म हो गया, ठीक है। बट अभी भी इतना खत्म नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि ये सारा फाइल में चेंजेस करने के बाद आपको क्या करना है, जो भी डेटा पहले से था उसको फॉर्मेट करना है। तो यू हैव टू राइट द कमांड नोड हाइफन फॉर्मेट। यहाँ तक समझ में आया? ओके, Shimam is saying yes. Okay, what about others? Okay, great. ओके, जब आपका यहाँ तक हो जाए, देन आफ्टर दैट व्हाट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट द सर्विसेज आल्सो। तो सर्विसेज को स्टार्ट करने के लिए आपको कहाँ जाना है, अगेन यूजर के अंदर लोकल फोल्डर के अंदर हडूप फोल्डर है, हडूप के अंदर, क्योंकि इस फोल्डर के अंदर से ही जाना है। यहाँ पर आपका एक और फोल्डर है हडूप -2.9.2, देन इन दैट फोल्डर मैं आपको ओपन भी करके दिखाती हूँ। Here we are in already in user। यहाँ देखो यूजर के अंदर लोकल के अंदर हडूप के अंदर यहाँ पर है हडूप 2.9.2, ठीक है। तो अब यहाँ पर हमारे पास sbin फोल्डर है, इसे क्लिक करेंगे। यहाँ पर हमारी सारी शेल फाइल्स हैं। तो जब भी आपको स्टार्ट करना है तो start-all.sh ये कर सकते हैं। किसको करने के लिए? स्टार्ट करने के लिए हडूप को, या start-dfs.sh। ठीक है, और ये भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं या ये वाली अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। तो दीज आर दी कमांड्स जिससे स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। और अगर आपको ये कहाँ देखना है, अपने नेम नोड, इसको कहाँ पर देखना है? ब्राउजर के अंदर। तब आपको ये वाली कमांड लिखनी है http localhost 50070 करके देखते हैं। बट इट हैपेंड ओनली व्हेन, जब आपका क्या है, हडूप इंस्टॉल्ड हो गया। ये देखो, localhost colon 50070, दिस इज यूआरएल। जब आप इसको हिट करोगे क्या होगा? एंटर। देन आपके पास ऐसे यहाँ पर यूआरएल में यूआई दिखेगा आपको आपके हडूप का। ठीक है, ये दिखा। इसके बाद क्या करना है? एक और सर्विसेज है आपके पास, यान वाली, उसको स्टार्ट करना है। जस्ट राइट दिस कमांड, स्टार्ट यान। देखो, हमने HDFS और यान दोनों, ये रिसोर्स मैनेजर के लिए था, ये किसके लिए था आपके पास? HDFS स्टोरेज के लिए। एंड फिर आपको क्या कमांड लिखनी है? JPS। नाउ JPS किसके लिए कमांड होती है आपके पास? आपको बताने के लिए कि कौन कौन सी नोड्स जो हैं वो इस टाइम पर क्या है, रन हो रही हैं, कौन सी स्टार्टिंग में है। ठीक है, तो वो बताती है आपको कौन सी कमांड, JPS। करें इसको, चलो JPS करके। when I'll write JPS, see in my command it is showing the demons which is running। तो वो क्या, हमें क्या शो कर रहा है? demons run कौन कौन से कर रहे हैं हडूप में, वो दिखा रहा है। और JPS क्या होता है? जावा प्रोसेसेस। ठीक है, तो कौन कौन से दिखा रहा है आपको? डेटा नोड, नोड मैनेजर, सेकेंडरी नेम नोड, रिसोर्स मैनेजर, नेम नोड, ये सारे आपके क्या है, ये रन कर रहे हैं। और इसके बाद अगर आपको सारी सर्विसेज को स्टॉप करना है, Kurt, which you don't understand? Which language you don't understand? Are you comfortable in Hindi or in English? In English, okay. So which part? Because mostly I already explained in English. Okay, tell me the which part you didn't understand. I'll explain it again. Otherwise, I am using English only. Okay, just now. Okay. So this one, JPS, we were saying that we are using this command to check how many daemons are running in my Hadoop, right? So for checking how many daemons we are running in Hadoop, so what we have to do, we have to use the JPS command, and JPS is Java processes. So when I run this command, as you can see on my screen, data node, node manager, secondary name node, uh, these are all the demons which are running. Okay, Rishabh has asked something. Okay, after formatting the name node. Yes, Rishabh, after formatting the name node, what we have done, we have just go to the sbin folder, which is in your Hadoop folder. We just go back to that, and we have just started our HDFS services. So how you can start your Hadoop? Just write this command, start -dfs.sh. Just write this command and hit enter. Your Hadoop will get started. And when you want to see whether it actually started or not, just go to your URL and just paste this. Okay, you will get the screen like UI, you will get the GUI for the Hadoop. And after that, you have to run this command because HDFS is DFS, and after that, you have to allocate the resource manager also. So for the resource manager, we are having yarn. So you have to start the yarn. After that, just check how many daemons are running. So for checking how many daemons are running, we are using JPS, right? Now what you have to do, This is if after everything, if you want to stop the service, just write stop-dfs.sh. Just this thing. So this was all the installation steps which you have to do, and after the installation, this will appear in your screen because I have done it yesterday. This is the UI. You will get the UI like this, and you will get at the terminal after the GPS command is like this. ठीक है? Now I'll check if anyone is having, because some of you is having facing problems. So we'll share your screen and we'll sort it your problem first. Then we'll go to the HDFS part, because see on my screen we have to see the other commands of HDFS. We have to store the data in the HDFS file system now. Now I'll tell you what the difference between the local file system and the HDFS file system, why it is happening, and the commands for this. But for that, first you need to install Hadoop. After that, you will go to the this HDFS part, right? So tell me, do you want me to continue to the HDFS part, or you want me to first solve your problems? Okay, Ankit is saying you're getting, okay, by saying solve problems, okay. You're getting problem from Hadoop format. What it is saying, Ankit? Okay, let me share this updated file first. Then you can just copy and paste that. Okay, I'll just send this updated. Okay, Vrinda, share your screen. Okay, command not found now. Then your Hadoop path is not set. You have to set the path, Ankit. That's why you are getting this error. I'll stop sharing my screen. Vrinda, share yours. We'll solve first your problem. Ankit, in the meanwhile, check your Hadoop path. Then I'll come to you. Hmm. Have you created the group? It is saying the group Hadoop does not exist here. You didn't create group. ओहो, ग्रुप नहीं क्रिएट किया तुमने. What you have to do for creating the group, उसके लिए आपको पहले कमांड लिखो. Yes, just write command sudo add group Hadoop. Add group स्पेस नहीं आएगी बच्चे, स्पेस नहीं है ऐड ग्रुप में. एंटर करो, पासवर्ड दो. हो गया. नाउ राइट दी कमांड ऐड यूजर वाली, sudo add user वाली पूरी कमांड लिखो. F user, yes. एंड अपना पासवर्ड दो जो HD यूजर को देना है. HD यूजर रख दो या अपना नेम रख दो. वृंदा, राइट एनीथिंग. द पासवर्ड, हिट एंटर. अगेन दोबारा से पासवर्ड डालो. एंटर एंटर करते जाओ, जस्ट हिट एंटर एंटर. कुछ नहीं करना वृंदा, कुछ नहीं करना था, एंटर एंटर डालो. यस, डन, हो गया. नाउ राइट कमांड ग्रुप्स HD यूजर, ग्रुप स्पेस HD यूजर्स, यूजर ओनली. एंटर. ठीक है वृंदा, नाउ यू कैन कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम हेयर. ठीक है. Okay. Chalo, next. You can stop sharing your screen. Next, who wants to share? Ankit, you want to share, or next who wants to share? Uh, to set variable. Which variable you okay, what the that you have to set it last na? After installation of SSH and after downloading the Hadoop, then you have to set. All that step have you done, Brinda? Then first do that step, then I'll help you in this environment variable to set the path. Okay? Do other steps first. Okay. First, I'll have to share it on. I have to upload on the my drive. So I'll upload it on my drive. Then I'll share it with you. Yes, Ankit, share your screen. Okay, command not found. नहीं तभी आया है command not found ना. Okay, we have to check your steps. Then we can do that. Wait. Okay, go first वहां पर जाओ कंप्यूटर में जाओ अपने and go to that. नहीं यहीं पर ही. Don't close the terminal. Go to that computer and go to user local.
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, I have to go for 1 minute. Please, can you do another one?
I can't understand. What are you saying, Ankit? Type in the chat box. ठीक है. Okay, Ankit. Okay, no problem. Just try, check the file and try it out. Then let me know. Okay, is there anyone who wants to share his screen and wants to get the problem get solved? Otherwise, I'll continue with HDFS. Is there anyone? Okay, I guess not. So today, take time for today and try to install this one. Okay, so we are starting now HDFS. I'm sharing my screen. So when you have installed this one, what you have to do, we have to check the file system. Now we have one thing that is a Hadoop file system, that is your HDFS, and when we have the local file system. ठीक है. Now ये file system करता क्या है, and आपके पास यहाँ पर क्या है, file system से हम data कैसे आप retrieve कर सकते हैं, local file system से कैसे हम डेटा को अपने वहां से कॉपी कर सकते हैं. So all these command we will also see. But for that, let me just open this one. Yes. Now see, अगर आपको एक task दूं, if I said I have given you two things. One, I have given you a book, ठीक है, a sorted book, and the second thing which I have given you is the unsorted list of papers. ठीक है, and these the paper are from the same book, but this is the sorted one. Now I have given you that you have to go to the chapter and you have to read the act 2. So tell me from which you find it easy, और आपको सबसे पहले
Sorted
चाहिए
one.
from which you find it earlier.
Sorted.
Yes, from the book. Yes, to the sorted. That is from the book. Now, why you are getting from the book? Because हमारे यहाँ पर क्या है? Everything पहले हम starting में we have the index also, and which will tell you that on which page number or on which chapter the title is having, right? So we can find it very easily. But if I give you this unsorted, then it depends on your luck whether कब वो आता है when you have to read that, right? The case in the form of your file system. That's why we need a file system जिसमें आप क्या कर सकते हैं, you have to जो भी आपका data store है, the data everything which you're storing in your hard disk, तो उसको retrieve करने के लिए at a faster rate how you are storing it, that is your file system. Now I hope you got the idea of your file system. Now see what is the functionality of your file system. It is controlling that how your data is storing and how you can retrieve it, right? And it is also storing the metadata, just like book which we are having the index, it is also storing the metadata about the files and the folder for the faster retrieval rate, right? And we have the permission and the security in this, that who can retrieve it, who can allow it to access it. So all these permission and security we are having in our file system, and this will help us to manage our storage space efficiently. That's why we need this file system. Now we have a different file system till now. First let's talk about this Microsoft. जब Microsoft आया था, have started with the FAT32. Okay, tell me any operating system which is having this FAT32 file system. Yes, participants?
DOS and XP.
Yes, XP. Yes, they were having the FAT32 file system. तो उसमें क्या था हमारे पास, उस फाइल सिस्टम में हमारे पास कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स थी. ओके, नाउ टेल मी आपके अभी सिस्टम का कौन सा है फाइल सिस्टम, योर विंडोज
NTFS.
10. Yes, NTFS. How you can check it वो भी हम आपको दिखाते हैं. Just wait. Now see over here. पहले जब Windows हमारे पास 98 XP जब वो था, then we were having FAT32. But in this the problem was that कि आपके पास जो total size था हार्ड डिस्क का, that was around 32 GB, and the file, एक single file जो आप वहां पर ब्लॉक वहां पर मेंटेन होता था, that was around 4 GB. तो उससे अगर आपके पास 5 GB की सपोज कोई फाइल है, तो वो क्या करेगा, वो स्टोर ही नहीं कर पाता था. इट विल नॉट रन दैट. That's the problem in the FAT32. That's why they came with the NTFS after the Windows Server 2011 or 12 maybe. But now we have the NTFS, that is the new technology file system. So have made it. See यहाँ पर कितना उन्होंने हमारी उसको बढ़ा दिया है, 16 exabyte. And file limit is also exabyte, that you can have the file of block with the at least maximum of 16 exabyte. Even the volume limit they are providing is the 16 exabyte. So this is was the Microsoft. And after that, if we talk about this Apple also, they have they have their own file system. So this file system they are having, first they were having FS, that is hierarchical file system. And in this, at the starting they were having the each block is the 2 GB file limit, and the whole hard disk file limit was the 2 terabyte. But again they have updated it, and now they are at the 8 exabyte file limit, and even at the 8 exabyte volume limit. So Apple is also having the good file limit over here. Then if we talk about the Linux also, the file system they are using is the ext3 or ext4. Okay, having this even ext3, you can see over here that the 2 terabyte is the block size and 32 terabyte was are the volume limit, that the hard disk size. Then we after that we came to ext4. Now you know how you can check your Linux this file system. Yes, tell me.
ड्राइव मैनेजर में जाके चेक कर सकते हैं मैम.
Yes. आप वहां जाके अपना चेक कर सकते हैं. इसमें भी देखो यहाँ पर आपके पास क्या आ रहा है, that we have first ext3 then ext4 then now we are in exabyte. तो see this, हम उसमें रेगुलरली अपडेट हो रहे हैं हमारी मेमोरी में, ठीक है. then in this file system, then why we need another file system. फिर हमें Hadoop फाइल सिस्टम की नीड क्यों पड़ी when we have these different file system. Now I'll show you what's in Windows file system. You can see my screen. Just right click and go to properties. You will see the file system also. See over here, NTFS. You can see the file system is NTFS. Even you can check this on your Linux machine also. What is your file system? Tell me why we need another file system. If we have ये वाला हमारे पास था, तब हमें फिर क्यों दिक्कत आई, हमने क्यों HDFS पर मूव किया? Yes, participants, I want answer because we have already discussed it. Okay, there's something in the chat box. Okay. Okay, if Vrinda, just hit enter, enter, enter. You don't need to do anything. Just hit enter. Yes, participants.
Ma'am, because data is too large.
Okay, data. But we have given this thing ना, हमने उसको पहले ही क्या कर दिया, उनको मेमोरी एक्साबाइट्स में दे दी कि that you can store this one. Then why? Okay, this is might the one reason that the data is too large. What other reason? ओके टेल मी, अगर हमारे पास, अभी मैं आपको इसका स्ट्रक्चर समझाती हूँ लोकल फाइल सिस्टम का. जैसे ये है आपका ext4, इसमें क्या है आपका, सपोज दिस इज अ रैक, उसके अंदर जो आप डेटा स्टोर करते हो उसमें कैसे होता है, दैट इज स्टोर्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ द ब्लॉक्स, जो आपको ये ब्लॉक्स दिख रहे हैं, ठीक है. नाउ data in one file system, and in another file system, that one file system is not aware about another file system कि उसमें कौन सा ब्लॉक है और कौन सा डेटा उसके अंदर स्टोर्ड है. दिस इज द वन थिंग. एंड द सेकेंड थिंग वॉज, अगर मेरा फर्स्ट ब्लॉक में से, फर्स्ट रैक में से अगर मेरा कोई भी डेटा क्या होता है, लॉस हो जाता है, देन आई कांट रिट्रीव दैट डेटा, ठीक है. तो देयर वर द टू थिंग्स जिसमें क्या था, yes, memory leakage is the more vulnerable. तो ये सारी चीजें because of these, and they can't communicate with each other. Every file system, they can't communicate with each other. They don't see what's the data they are having in another file system. So that was the main drawback of this file system. That's why we need Hadoop distributed file system, जिसमें हम क्या maintain करके रख रहे थे कि ये जो आपका लोकल फाइल सिस्टम है, जितने भी आपने मशीन लगानी है, रैक्स लगाने हैं डेटा को स्टोर करने के लिए, आप उसमें स्टोर कर सकते हैं. बट जब आप उसमें क्या करेंगे, डेटा को स्टोर करेंगे, उसमें क्या रहेगी, सबके बीच में ट्रांसपेरेंसी रहेगी. एवरी रैक विल नो कि दूसरे रैक में कौन सा डेटा स्टोर्ड है, ठीक है. और हम इसके लिए क्या है, नाउ दे नो, तो उसको एक्सेस करना भी इजी रह जाएगा जो हमने बाहर देना है, बिकॉज इंडेक्स आपका ज्यादा मेंटेन हो रहा है. नेक्स्ट थिंग इज द रेप्लिकेशन फैक्टर. व्हाई वी नीड दिस, बिकॉज अगर आपका डेटा यहाँ पर क्या है, फॉल्ट टॉलरेंस, दैट वी से दैट, अगर यहाँ का डेटा आपका क्या हो गया, फेल हो गया, देन वी नो दैट कि कौन सी नोड में आपका और रेप्लिकेट करके हमने डेटा रखा है, जिससे आप क्या कर सकते हैं, रिट्रीव कर सकते हैं. तो दिस इज योर Hadoop डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फाइल सिस्टम, जिसमें क्या है आपके पास ट्रांसपेरेंसी है कि सारे ब्लॉक्स में, सारे यहाँ पर आपके पास रैक में कौन सा डेटा स्टोर्ड है, इवन इंडेक्सिंग हो रही है, और आपका रेप्लिकेशन फैक्टर भी है. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गोइंग फॉर दिस Hadoop डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फाइल सिस्टम, ठीक है. नाउ बेनिफिट्स क्या है हमारे पास, दैट्स वी आर डिस्कस्ड ऑलरेडी. इसमें क्या है हमारे पास, नाउ एवरीथिंग इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, बिकॉज उस टाइम क्या था हमारे पास, पहले सेंट्रलाइज था, नाउ वी आर यूजिंग डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड प्रोसेसिंग ऑल्सो. और इसमें सब क्या है आपके पास, ब्लॉक्स में काम हो रहा है, नॉट एज अ होल फाइल. इवन बिकॉज HDFS इज सो बिग, इसमें भी आपको टाइम लगेगा आने में, बट जस्ट पहले आप इंस्टॉलेशन कर लें, फिर देन वील रीड अकॉर्डिंगली. देन हैंडल फेलियर्स, एज आई टोल्ड यू, बिकॉज यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, हम रेप्लिकेट कर रहे हैं ब्लॉक्स को, द ब्लॉक्स आर रेप्लिकेटिंग, दैट्स व्हाई नाउ यू कैन हैंडल द फेलियर ऑल्सो. एंड अनदर इज द स्केलेबिलिटी. इवन आपका अगर एक नोड आपको ऐड करना है या आपको नोड को डिलीट करना है कोई भी डेटा को स्टोर कराने के लिए, बिकॉज वी आर यूजिंग कमोडिटी हार्डवेयर, इवन that is very cheap and easy to add and remove. That's why it is scalable also and cost effective. क्यों है? Because we are using the commodity hardware. Arjit, if some data nodes get failed because we have the replicate option, then we will retrieve the data. Because अगर एक fail हो गया, then we get to know ना कि from कहाँ से वो fail हुआ है, because उसकी maintenance उसकी साथ में हो रही है. So if it get fails, we will fastly retrieve the data from the another blocks and will add another data node to that. ठीक है? Okay. Then let's start. अभी just ये क्या था आपका introduction था. Now let's just go for the commands also. Now how you can see this. और जिनका they have already installed it, just go to this one, this link, localhost. यहाँ पर आपको कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ पर आपको ये ऑप्शंस दिख रहे होंगे. वेट आई शो यू एंड लेट मी नो आपके पास ये शो हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा. ठीक है? What you have to do, see in this Hadoop. Hadoop हमारे पास क्या है? यहाँ पर डिफरेंट फीचर्स हैं. ये आपको दिख रहा है ओवरव्यू, डेटा नोड स्नैपशॉट, यूटिलिटीज, राइट? Just click on the utilities and here you can see that browse the file system. यहाँ तक आ गए जिन जिनका इंस्टॉल्ड है आपके सिस्टम में? Yes, tell me. Okay, so just click on browse the file system and you will get it over here. ठीक है? So here you can see that the directory, and when you just don't search anything, just scroll it down and tell me, have you got anything here? Just like I'm having these two folder and I'm having these test.dat and test1. Have you got anything here? This is actually my HDFS, that is where I can store the data. Yes, Shivam, you will not because the data I am creating now, अभी यहाँ देख लो, I have created test.dat and test1. Now I'll create another files which will shown in this GUI mode also. ठीक है? So this is your HDFS, this is your directory where we are going to put our data. Okay? So let's continue with this. Let's open the terminal now. This one. It got hanged. Yes. Yes. Now come to terminal and सबसे पहले you have to check this JPS that whether all nodes are working or not. Right. Now after that what we have to do, we have to check कि हम Hadoop file system में होने चाहिए. If I write just ls command over here, see that there is only one file test1.dat. Now this we are in the local file system, but now we have to go to the Hadoop file system. So to tell him that we are want to go to Hadoop file system, what you have to do, you can write the command hdfs space dfs, okay, then hyphen ls. Now ls command is again we are using for checking the files they are having in that folder, right? So ls is we are just using for that. Okay, Vrinda is asking something. Authorized show no such file or directory. Vrinda, I have given you another command also. Just try to run that. Wait, I'll paste it for you in that. Just try to run another command. In this authorized key, na? Yes, this one. I'm sending in chat. Run this one. Yes. Send it. Check it. Okay. No problem. Rishabh, कोई बात नहीं. If you're getting the error, I tell you, this is not the error. This is just the warning. And why it is giving you? Because there is some problem with your path that you have either you are using 32-bit version or 64. That's why this error is coming. But don't worry, I'll tell you how you can remove this one. There is just one line which you have to add in your uh, DA file. Okay, I know you are using 64, that's why they are mixed with the 32-bit version. Wait, I'm telling you how you can do that. Just open your bash rc or other files. I'll tell you which command you have to write in that, and it will execute fine. No problem. Okay? Now see this, we were talking about this HDFS -ls, ठीक है. इसमें क्या है, अब हमें क्या करना है, Hadoop distributed file system को करना. ओके, yes, you will get this error, शिवम. इसके बाद आपको स्लैश देना है. You have to write slash, then well you will get an error. Wait, it is taking time because my internet is also slow. Yes. Now see over here, because I have created two directories over here, that's why it is showing big data testing and Shruti. But in your case, it will not show anything. It will just execute the command and it will not show you anything. Right, Shivam? There is nothing in your HDFS now? Then how it can show you? Because we didn't put any data, so then how it can show you? Because I have put data, that's why it is showing you. So for this, what you have to do, first let's create a directory. So for creating the directory, we have the command hdfs, then again dfs, then -ls. No, let's create the directory. Na? mkdir is the command. And you have to write hyphen over here. Command and the name which you want. Slash, and let's create with your name, Shivam. Shivam, the name which I want to create, then end. Okay, Vrinda, we'll check your error. Wait for 5 minutes. We will check your error. It's done. When it is executing, now I want to check whether the directory is created or not. So for checking that, again, the command is hdfs, then dfs. It is that we are getting that we are in the Hadoop file system, distributed file system, then -ls. ls is the command for listing. Just hit enter. Now see this, the Shivam is created now. We are having the Shivam directory. Done. We have the Shivam directory now. Okay, that's great. Now what we want to do, now we want to create a file in this. Now in Shivam folder, let's create one file. Okay, touch command हम किसके लिए use करते हैं? Why we are using touch command?
टाइम स्टैम्प चेंज करने के लिए और फाइल क्रिएट करने के लिए मैम.
Yes, time. और ये कौन सी फाइल क्रिएट करता है?
एम्प्टी फाइल.
Yes. So अब touch command से क्या करेंगे? Empty file को create करेंगे. So let's create it. Oh yes, and even you can use another way also. First is this HDFS, DFS भी use कर सकते हो, और हमारे पास एक और तरीका है Hadoop का भी, इसमें आप Hadoop command भी use कर सकते हो. You can write even Hadoop also, but वो मैं आपको बाद में कराऊंगी, so that you don't get confused. तो अभी जैसे मैं करा रही हूँ, go with that. So just write HDFS and then DFS. ये तो आपको लिखना ही पड़ेगा. Then because this is in the syntax, then which command you want to run? Now we want to create an empty file. So for creating an empty file, just write this one touch command, and where you want to create this, in the Shivam folder. Let's create in the Shivam folder, and which name? Let's create with the Archit name. Archit dot txt. ठीक है Archit? We can create with your name and hit Done. Let's see whether they has done or not. So for this again, ls किस में जाते हैं? शिवम फोल्डर में. See, I have found the file. It is archit.txt and file size is 0. Can you see the file size? It's 0. Why it's 0? Because we have created an empty file. Now tell me how we can create a non-empty file or how we can fill the data. If I want to write in this file archit.txt, how I can write in this file? Yes. Okay, echo. But how you can use echo? Try echo, okay, or use cat. Okay, try using that. Then let me know if it is working or not. There is one command, this hdfs we have. Does it work? Okay, let me run your command accordingly. Then we'll check whether it run or not. You are saying, okay, let's first hdfs. We have to use that. Write full command, Shivam, which I have to write. Give me full command. Okay, does this work for you? So I'm writing. Okay, you are trying. Okay. So he is trying to write this one into archit.txt. Let's see whether it works or not. See my screen, Archit. This is not the way, Shivam. Then what should we have to do? Yes, it's not working because there is one other thing which you have to do is there is one command. If you want to write into file, so your HDFS Hadoop distributed file system is not same as your local file system. That's why we are learning it how to write data into this. And even if you know the installation and the MapReduce and the HDFS part, then only you can get the job because its installation is very complex and it's how to work on this because you should get good knowledge of Linux. Then only you can get the installation done. So after this, you can easily get the after the installation and the HDFS map reduce part. So shall we continue? Okay, I'll just show you the last command for today. That is how we can write the data into this. So again, HDFS, DFS, then there is one command that is append to file. So you just have, if you want to write, then append to file, right? And now you have to tell which folder you want to write it. Okay, so let's write it in which folder I am having, in the Shivam, and in which file I have to write archit.txt. And this I have to write. And when you hit, you can see now you can write it. So we are having big data class. Okay, and testing and HDFS working. And for it, what you have to do, Control D. Press Control D. Done. Now we have written the data into archit.txt file. So now what you have to do, you have to see the comments also now, but I want to check what's the file size of this file, because I want to see whether the data has written something or not. So for checking that, we have another command. Let's check it. HDFS, then DFS, then -du usage. Du is disk usage, then -s. Then you have to tell in Shivam folder, and in this archit.txt, right? It you can see 57, so it is showing you the bytes. Okay, it is showing you because we have to tell the size. S is for the size, Shivam, because we want to check the size. So S is for the size, right? Now go back to your browser. Now refresh this one and let's check whether it has that file which we have created or not. So in this, let's scroll down. So I am in that directory. Wait, I am in the big directory. Go back and then let me search again. It is in the big data. Wait. Here, big data, and we have the Shivam folder over here. Shivam folder which we have created. See how fastly it can update it. You can even see on the your GeoApp mode also. When you click on, you can see archit.txt file, and it is of 57 bytes. See how, and each block size which I told you, that is 128 MB, 60 MB, but now from version 2 it is 128 MB, the block size. Okay, so I hope this is clear to everyone, and this HDFS part is very interesting one or not. Okay, Rahul is saying yes, that's great. So we will continue tomorrow from this HDFS part, and we will do the commands of HDFS and go deep into HDFS theoretical part also. So we will do more of practical and less of theoretical tomorrow, HDFS. So make sure you will install your Hadoop first. Okay. Now I'm stop sharing my screen and let me know who is having the problem so that you can share your screen now. Yes, Vrinda, share your screen. I'll check yours. It is saying permission denied. तो तुम HD यूजर से ही कर रही हो ना? पहले किससे किया था तुमने? कीज ये कहाँ से डाली थी? दूसरे से डाली थी? बिकॉज इट इज sudo लिखो उसके आगे. कमांड के आगे sudo लिखो। Give password। नाउ अगेन तुम्हें इसको रूट वाला देना पड़ेगा, अभी पीछे वही करवाया था मैंने। नाउ राइट द कमांड। दूसरे यूजर में जाओ, sudo su स्पेस वृंदा ही होगा तुम्हारा। दूसरा यूजर कौन है? su स्पेस जो फर्स्ट यूजर क्रिएट किया था वृंदा। एंटर। पासवर्ड दो। ठीक है, नाउ राइट sudo add user space hd user space sudo। एंटर। वृंदा का पासवर्ड दो। नाउ sudo sudo space su space hd user। ठीक है, नाउ डू दैट, वो वाली कमांड करो कैट वाली sudo से। sudo लिखना आगे बच्चे, sudo लिखो। वैसे तो हो जानी चाहिए बट फिर भी लिख लो। Any other question participants from today's lecture? Okay, that's great. Done? Vrinda, done ना? चलो, now you can do the next steps. ठीक है? Okay, yes, Rishabh, I was going to tell you. Yes, yes, yes. Rishabh, share your screen first. No, open, yes. Show me the error, what you are getting. A warning. Okay, unable to load using built-in. Yes, this is the kind. Yes, this is just the warning. इट विल नॉट हार्म यू। यस, उसके बाद हमें क्या करना है, मैं बताती हूँ। एक फाइल में हमें नेटिव लिखना है, बट तुम्हारा बाकी सब तो चल रहा है। ठीक है, एरर आ रही है अभी भी। HDFS वाली कमांड चलाना, इट विल नॉट गिव यू द एरर। नॉट दिस वन, ये तो चल रहा है, ये चल रहा है तभी तो तुम्हारी नोट्स चल रही हैं सारी। दिस इज रनिंग, इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। पासवर्ड दो यहाँ पे, गिव योर पासवर्ड। Yes. So it is running. देखो, name not running as processes. This is just the warning. It will not harm you. And what you have to do for removing this, there is one file which I'll tell you. वहां पर lib के बाद native डालना है तुम्हें. That's it. ठीक है. और HDFS वाली कमांड डालकर देखना, जितनी बार ये पासवर्ड मांग रहा है उतनी बार देके एंटर करना। और क्या करना है तुम्हें, just give the just run the HDFS file और मैं अभी तुम्हें शो करती हूँ कि कहाँ पर चेंज करना है, ठीक है? ओके ऋषभ, this is working fine. Give the password. Give the password. परमिशन गलत दिया तुमने पासवर्ड. Yes, that is done. Now I'm sharing my screen. तुम्हारा वैसे DFS चलेगा, मैं शेयर कर रही हूँ, तुम्हारी ये वार्निंग नहीं आएगी जिससे. Stop sharing. Rishabh, stop sharing your screen. I can't share, Rishabh. Rishabh, stop sharing. Can you see my screen? Let's open the files now. Vrinda, I have given you the command list also. Open that, run accordingly. Wait, just hang. Yes. In this, we have to go to etc, Hadoop, and then in this, have to check in every file. Okay, not on this one. Core site थी हमारी. Yes, let's just open this one. Wait, it is opening. Not on this one. Close it. And this one, Hadoop environment asset. Open with gedit. Yes, this one You can see over here, सबसे पहले हमने यहाँ पर जो फाइल में चेंज किए थे वो हमने क्या किया था, जावा का पाथ चेंज किया था सिर्फ, ठीक है। बट यहाँ पर आपके पास एक और पाथ भी होगा, कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, यस यस वन, ये हमारे पास एक्सपोर्ट हडूप अंडरस्कोर ओपीटीएस, ठीक है। इसके अंदर आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ पर आपका सिर्फ लिब तक होगा, तो यू हैव टू राइट नेटिव ओवर हेयर, तो ये पाथ देना है आपको जस्ट। इसके बाद आपको हडूप -env.sh फाइल में आना है, लिब के बाद नेटिव में आना है, ठीक है ऋषभ। एक यहाँ पर चेंज करना इस फाइल के अंदर, और एक बैश फाइल के अंदर, वो भी मैं शो कर देती हूँ तुम्हें, बैश फाइल पे in your bash file. Go to your last. Yes. Here I have given this path, this file, which is extra, and over here just make sure your export common library native is should be install -lib -native. Just make this one sure and just write this one also. You can click the photo and you can write it in your this bash rc file. ठीक है ऋषभ? Okay, okay, okay. So, any doubts? Should we conclude the session now? So, please make sure that everyone should have installed this Hadoop. Someone please help Vrinda. She is facing many errors. Okay, tell me with Shiva and that other one. Help Vrinda.
Will help.
Okay, that's great. He'll help you, Vrinda. ठीक है? In the installation. Okay, that's great. So, any doubts? Tell me. Otherwise, we'll conclude the session today.
Ma'am, where can I contact?
Vrinda, give him your email ID. Yeah, she has sent her email ID. You can send message to her email ID. Okay. Thank you, Shivam. Okay. Okay, Vrinda, no problem. Yes, any doubts? Okay then. Okay then, everyone. Please install your Hadoop, otherwise you will not be able to perform. Okay, then if there is no doubt, then we'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Okay.